Zach's not the father
of one of the babies.
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sick of your shit, Gary.
Fatima, don't!
Andy, he's not gonna admit it.
I need a big favor. Could you watch the kids for me this evening? I'm in a bit of a bind.
Gary has done things, terrible things, and he's gotten away with them.
Miss Danny, what are these for?
What did you just say?
Hold it, unless you all want to be detained.
Zach's not the father
of...
Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Sheila Bila, and I am back. I'm back, y'all. We are going to go over this Tyler Perry Sistas trailer. What is it? Season 7, episode 12. And y'all, I found another trailer as well. I kind of I did a little looking around and see if anybody came up with something. I know this Our Kind of Entertainment, he's another person. He does a lot of Sistas reviews and stuff like that. So I actually found a little bit of a trailer on his page too, and I had screenshot that, and I'm gonna talk about that. I don't listen to any of his commentary because I have to make my own, but I do pull out his trailers or whatever. But anyway, y'all, we're going to talk about these two trailers that I found. And I also want to give a quick thank you. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your well wishes. Thank you for your positive energy, your feedback. Thank you for everything. Y'all, this is a new season. This for me, for everybody. We have March. This is the season of regeneration, for newness, for replenishing. And I went and I took a break. It was me and my husband's anniversary. We've been married now 14 years today. 14 years. Oh my God. Yeah. So we did like a little anniversary trip. We do one every year, one with the kids and then one with just us. And and I had a really good time just to renew my mind, just to recover, just mental health wise, physically. And my husband is doing a lot better, y'all. Yeah, I got into the water because the Bible in Genesis 1, it says the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, because it was about the former. Y'all read it, but his spirit moved upon the water. And I got in the water and I was just able to state my intentions with what I want to do for this year, new things that I want to accomplish this year, just praying over me, my husband, my family, my kids, child, just everybody, and it was just a beautiful feeling just to get in the water and the calm. Well, it was a little, them waves was coming, but the Spirit of God is already there. So I was in it and I was just feeling it, and I just felt really, really good. It's just a feeling that I just can't explain. But anyway, I'm back and I feel so good. My husband, he's fine, y'all. He's still a little sore. He had to, he couldn't just be picking up luggage like he wants to, but he's really good. I want to thank everybody for that. And I want to thank everybody for tuning back into me, not forgetting about your girl. I was going to put some little clips from my vacation, but I did make a little short. Y'all can go back and see. I got sunburn. Yes, honey, black people do burn. My nose, child, my face look two-tone. But it's okay. I got a little kiss by the Lord. The Lord kissed me a little bit on my face. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jesus, for the kisses. But but it's okay. And I'm so happy to be back. And we're going to talk about this trailer. We're going to talk about Tyler Perry and all his shenanigans. And there wasn't a synopsis out, but yeah, I'm going to give y'all my own synopsis. It's a continuation of what's already been happening. The trailer that we just saw, it was okay. It really was, to me, it really didn't give much. It really didn't. But let me show y'all this trailer that I am about to show y'all, which is giving a little bit more. Y'all check this out.
You know how sick you are.
This girl can cause a lot of problems for us.
You've gone too far. What did you do?
Is everything okay?
No, far from it.
This season has been intense,
This can't be happening.
but get ready,
Where is she? The thing was old.
because on May 22nd, Sistas returns,
This is my wife.
You said wife. Why did you say wife?
and you haven't seen anything yet.
That's something I need to take care of. I'll make sure you are the one they go looking for next.
Tyler Perry's Sistas returns Wednesday, May 22nd at 9.
Yeah, y'all know what I like to do. I like to loop the trailer in the background. I like to talk over it as it's running. And like I said, now that first trailer really wasn't giving much. It was giving a continuation of what the previous episode was, which was episode 11. And we all know that Karen had to sit down and tell her mom that she's not pregnant with, like she already told her, not one baby, but two. But now I have two baby daddies. I got two baby daddies. One for the home and one for the road. You know what I'm saying? So she got two baby daddies now. She got Zach Keisha and she got Aaronisha. So that's what it is. And she explained this to her mom, and her mama looking at her like, what? Say what? Now how you do that? So you was sleeping back to back. I mean, so that's what I already knew that you was, you did the 2 time that you slept back to back, but I didn't think you was gonna get pregnant back to back. So she had to explain that, and Karen is in shock. And so we all know, with the shocker of it all, she had to sit down and she had to tell the other parties that's involved, because we know the other parties that's involved. Okay, we know Zach, and now we know Aaron. So everybody is coming into a group huddle to talk about these babies. So now we're going to have to do a DNA test on Aaron. Right? So that's going to be the gist of that whole thing. They're going to have to do another DNA test, Aaron, so to prove that Aaron is the father of Aaronisha. And we already know that Zach is the father of Zachisha. So we got that, which is cool. And everybody's looking confused, because now everybody looking at Karen like, girl, so you doubled up. You doubled up quick. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, she got her rocks off 2 times. Okay, so men do it all the time. So when Karen do it, y'all want to sit up and call her all kind of not children of the Lord. But when Zach do it, anyway. But that's neither here nor there. So Zach is confused because he want both of them babies to be his. He do. He don't want Aaronisha nowhere around Zachisha. But now, they in separate sacks, so they gonna have to do what they gonna have to do. They have to get along. And now, and it's so funny because Zach was giving Fatima this whole speech about getting along with Karen, and you're a part of the sister circle now, and this and this and that and that. Now, Zach, you're gonna have to get along with Aaron. He's a part of the brother circle now. Y'all got brothers, sisters, brothers. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna all have to get along and make this thing work for the for the good of this. So I think I'm done with that. And then they end up talking. I'm gonna get on Danny. So Danny, child, Danny keeping kids now. Danny is a babysitter. Danny is babysitting kids now, because at first she didn't want the man that because she knew the man had kids before she started really dating him, but she didn't know that the kids was going to be around like that, right? And it looks like Tony is going to be around like that, because Tony done got his kids in the picture. Now Tony done brought in his wife. Child, every time Danny and Tony begin to have a makeout session at his office, somebody pops up. First the kids pop in, now the wife to come in. And he talking about, here, Tony, this my wife. Yeah, Tony talking about, Danny, this my wife. And she said, your wife, child, he didn't stutter. He said his wife. And now she over there looking like she just stepped off the army base, face looking beat, saying, yes, I'm his wife. I mean, are y'all together? Are y'all not together? Are y'all going to do a divorce? Are y'all in reconciliation? Like, what is really going on with this whole storyline with Tony and his quote unquote wife? Like, what is really going on? Tony, you got Danny out here keeping your kids while you have to handle emergencies. So can somebody got some splaining to do? What is some splaining to do? And I'm like, Danny, you went against your better judgment and dated this man anyway. Normally the Danny that we know, because we be happy. Danny popped off on Karen. She tired and she's sick of Karen. Okay, so the way you popping off on Karen, you need to be popping off on Tony. Because number one, you really don't want to be keeping his kids like that, but you are. And now you tied up with this man in a way that you really don't want to be, but you're still trying to hold on and try to keep it together. But now he got a whole wife, ex-wife, new wife. We in reconciling wife, whatever type of wife he is, he said wife. Maybe he may correct it when they show it, but he did. When they show the actual ep scene out, he may say, oh, ex-wife. You know, because sometimes people get used to saying wife when they really ain't married no more. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But y'all need to talk. Instead of just jumping up and down on tables in offices, y'all need to have some serious conversations because this is ridiculous. Danny, what are you going to do? And you know what? The way that Tyler Perry's sister set up, Danny gonna stick with it. She gonna try to work it out because this is gonna be a whole long, drawn out storyline. And I had read somewhere that somebody said they felt sorry for Danny. I don't feel sorry for Danny at all. Not no parts of me feel sorry for Danny because I needed Danny to have all that math that she was having with Preston that she needs to have with Tony, because the thing about it is Danny didn't ask the proper questions. She didn't ask the proper questions. She assumed a lot, and now she's being made of the, what's the first part of assume? The A is in the, you know. So that's what she's being right now. She's being, you know, you keeping 4 kids while he out, you know, he got his wife. I mean, what's really going on? All right, so I'm going to leave that alone. All right, so now Hayden. Child, Hayden over here with what you talking about, Miss Willis. So Hayden and Miss Willis about to be jumping it off. So Hayden is finna be a lover boy. I mean, would y'all do that? Miss Williams do got billions. So would you be a lover boy? Hayden. So you finna be a lover boy. So Miss Willis is gonna be coming to you anytime she needs some good loving. And Hayden seems like the type that'll just roll with it because he just trying to get up and get ahead and do whatever he need to do. But I think eventually Hayden is going to get tired of it and he's going to try to get her off of him. But where is Tamaria? Where's she at, y'all? Because I ain't seen her no more since her and Garrett and jumped up and down on each other. So maybe Tamaria going to come back in the fold and try to disrupt whatever they got. But shoot, Tamaria like money too. It might be one big threesome. I mean, whoever, you know, however that's going to be. All right, so Miss Willis ain't playing. She said she liked them young. She liked them strong. But hold on, I thought Hayden really wasn't working with nothing. So is she gonna be satisfied or not? Because the way Fatima explained it, Hayden a woodpecker, a pecker wood. I mean, so I don't know, Miss Willis. You might need to go. You might need to go to Gary. You know, even though he out insane and crazy right now, you might need to go get your rocks off with him instead of Hayden. Because from what I've been hearing over these last few, you know, seasons, that Hayden ain't really working with nothing. So maybe you're going to be a little bit disappointed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to be sitting up hunching. I don't know. But it is what it is. Okay, so yes. Hayden look like he going to be down with it. All right. Now we are going to go Sabrina. They really didn't give much about Sabrina. Sabrina is going to be the new boss, you know, the branch manager. She is going to bring Maurice back. And she needs to figure out her life, what she going to do with these eggs. And it looks like she is going to continue on with her journey. And I don't know what Rich is going to do, because Rich, to me, he's really not a presence on this show. Rich doesn't give anything to me. Maybe they're going to have to make Rich do something. I don't know. Maybe they're going to bring a kid out the woodwork for Rich. I mean, who knows? Because Rich isn't really giving. He's just giving selfishness. I mean, but he has every right to, because he's a single man and he don't have to do anything he doesn't want to do. So Sabrina, she knows it, and child, I don't know. Sabrina just, I don't know. I'm happy that she got her job back. I don't know. But anyway, so now we're going to go to Andy and Gary. So we all know that Andy was being Big Billy bad. Her and Fatima walking into the office over here putting knives to folks' throat. But I'm like I've been saying, Gary, at this point, he thinks he's unstoppable. And so whatever you all are trying to do, it ain't working. It's not working. It ain't working. We all see it didn't work because he's running around here now. He's threatening Andy. Talking about, I'm going to put the sheets on you. Like, it's going to be your fault. I'm going to make it look like it's your fault. So why in the world did y'all go in there making idle threats? I told y'all. Y'all sitting over here doing this pump faking and it ain't working. And this is making Gary seem as if he's more and more invincible. So y'all gonna have to do something major, because whatever this is, it ain't working. It really ain't. And then now they have brought Jordan into it, and Jordan is running for council. So we not trying to ruin what Jordan got going on, but at the same time, he needs to find out what's going on with his sister. So maybe Jordan, and then they done brought this white dude in to be spying, you know what I'm saying, on Jordan. Gary is, when I tell y'all, Gary is doing his thing on this show. Yeah, I mean, Gary is a snake. He's conniving, he's cunning, he's doing all of this stuff. But Gary doing his thing on this show. Gary is that villain, and he's doing a really, really good job. Because we don't like him. And when we don't like people like that, that means they're doing a really, really good job at their acting. And Gary is doing, and they're writing him up to be this powerful person that's going to be hard to take down. This almost like Ruthless. But it's Garyless. Garyful? Gary? Whatever. Scary Gary is really being Scary Gary. Because Andy is literally scared of Gary. He done took Zach money. Fatima keep threatening him, but she ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's threatening the campaign with Jordan. Like, Gary has his hand in everything. He's like the master manipulator, snake. I don't know what they're going to have to do with Gary, but it looks like Gary ain't going nowhere. He's going to be here. And child, he rocking rough and stuff. What is it, rough and tough? With his afro, he ain't got no afro puffs, but he rocking rough and tough in his blue suits. So, I mean, that's all I got. I think I got everybody and what's going to really be going on. Let me see. Yeah, May 22nd. Yeah, Gary did that to Penelope. Yeah, that ain't work. That knife to the throat didn't work. Everybody getting together talking about this baby. Child, he got a wife. And looking Hayden, he finna be jumping up and down on the millionaire. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all, this is Sheila Bila. I'm so happy to talk to y'all. I feel so good. And y'all have a great week, great day. I might, if I find new information out about Sisters, I'll probably post it, or whatever. But yeah, that's it. We'll talk later, y'all. Hopefully. And May 22nd is my son's birthday. That's real cute. All right, y'all. This Sheila B. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think this is going to be more of the same? Do y'all feel sorry for Danny? I mean, what do y'all think about this whole thing? I know how y'all feel about carrying these babies. They going to drag that out. And then Andy. I mean, what y'all think about her? I mean, she gonna have to do something, because she look like she losing with Gary. She look like she losing with this whole, with this partner chair. I don't know, because Hayden hooking up with this billionaire woman. Hayden might get that partner seat. Andy, child, you better step your game up. But anyway, y'all, this should be like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all thought. Bye.